Hi everybody, it's time for my monthly goal check-in and plan with me. Here is the month of May as it is wrapping up, and I need to check in with my monthly goals and just see how everything's going. June is the last month of quarter two, and I'm not sure how I'm doing. We'll have to check in with everything. But yeah, if you are interested in any specific part of this video, because I know it has a lot, it has my goals, it has my monthly planning, etc. I have timestamps. So you can go check those out if there's something specific you are looking for. This is my MakseLife 6-month vertical. It is a undated planner, and I am on the last month of this planner. I am planning to use another one of these for the second half of the year, but that video will be coming out in end of June, beginning of July. So stay tuned for that. I still have a handful of days left in the month. So when it comes to my goals, they're not completely done yet, but we will sort of figure it out. Here are my May monthly goals. Let's just go down each of the categories and talk about it. So personal goals. My focus for the month was to get my green stalk planted, and I did. If you did not see any of my recent vlogs, they feature it quite a bit. It's doing well. We had a snowstorm out of fucking nowhere, it felt like. Didn't kill anything for the most part. Generally speaking, it's going well, so I will continue to update via vlogs and Instagram over the course of the summer. I did go to the Botanical Gardens plant sale, bought lavender plants and basil plants, and they are all doing well. Got my manicure done. Woohoo! 2 of them, actually, I think the way it worked out in May. May One Little Word is a practice, and it has been going very well so far. There have been some that I have done that I'm not a big fan of. There have been some I'm very interested in. I will go over it more when I do my One Little Word mid-year video next month. But generally speaking, it's going well, and I still have the rest of the month to finish out, so I haven't checked that off yet. The one I didn't do, I still have not finished my acrylic painting, and I don't know, man. I kind of want to move my acrylic stuff up to the nook and paint where it's bright outside. Maybe that would be, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Let's move forward. Fun and recreation. My goal was to wrap up summer planning. Oop, did that one already. And I have not finished that yet. Now there is, if we look at these actual pieces of it, Friday's off. I have taken every Friday off so far this month, and I'm doing a 3-day weekend this weekend, so that will get checked off. We have been to the farmer's market, and then it snowed, so we're still working on it. The things we haven't done yet are getting the plane tickets for the kids and sending off the check for Sunny. His cat is now going by Sunny. For Wookie, which is the UU summer camp they're going to for youth in Northern California with their friends there. I'm going to send that check off this week. So this should be done this week. I don't know about the plane tickets because I have to coordinate that with my ex-husband. I have not finished the summer planning, but it is majority done except for their plane flights. As for working on the making artwork course, I am on the module 10 this week, and it's been going well. For routine and family time, this one has not gone as well as I would have hoped. I have not had coffee dates with friends, mostly because both Keisha and I, who we've been trying to get back together for lunch, we've both had to cancel on each other for different reasons. But that's okay. I don't feel too bad about it because I've been really wiped out this whole month. My kidneys have not been happy with me. For lunch and breakfast with the kids, I have done that. And with Jesse, did that with each of them. Doing one with Sunny is the only one that hasn't happened yet. And I'm going to hopefully get to that this week. As for getting them started on a job around the house, we haven't done that yet. But at the same time, they have been sort of picking up things on their own. So I don't want to disturb that. So I'm going to table that for a little bit. For focusing on movement, for health and wellness, the big thing for that was the Peloton, which I am still avoiding mostly because I've been in so much kidney pain lately. The 8K steps, the first half of the month, I don't even know if I hit them or not because I wasn't wearing my Apple Watch. So I didn't have any record of them. But in the second half of the month, I was doing better. So I already know, I think, what I want to do to focus on movement for this next month because that is now the weather's getting better. Well, allegedly. I have an idea. But as for the rest of this, I've been doing okay. Great? No. Small amounts of progress? Yeah, probably. All right, for spiritual personal growth, I did not attend the service that day because I was wiped out, but I did watch the service from the new minister, which I just watched the recorded one because I was curious about him. So I feel good about that. got all my financial stuff done for the month. And then for outdoor summer prep, everything is done except for cleaning up the backyard, although Jesse has done some work back there since the storm because we lost some branches. The trees were so leafy and we got a bunch of heavy wet snow, so a bunch of branches were breaking all over town, but we're going to hopefully wrap that up this weekend. So now that I have looked at my monthly goals, we're going to go to monthly goals for the month of June. So for my personal goals, my focus is going to be to create an art studio in the Nook. Now, this is the Nook in my bedroom that is like kind of like a reading area / just place for the pets. What I don't want to do is take it over because the pets love it. Jesse uses it. It's not just my space. But what I do want to do is have my easel up there and my acrylic painting supplies up there so that I can just do that there where I can look outside and paint in the sunlight away from my office. Adding the art supplies to the Nook and then painting in the Nook once weekly. And I have 5 dots here, one for each week in June. So that's going to be my focus for the month. But then I also added in still getting my manicure and or 2 manicures this month, daily plant and garden green stock, whatever check-ins to stay on top of those. And then the other thing I wanted to add before I forget is to do June one little word. So that is my personal focus for the month. I think this could be really helpful. I did not put finish in acrylic painting. Rather than trying to put the pressure to finish something, I just want to paint up there once a week and see what comes out of it. My fun and recreation focus for the month is to do some fun summer shit. So first I've got my Fridays off. I want to take my family to the botanical gardens because I haven't taken them yet. I want to go to the farmer's market. Jess and I would really, even if it's just the 2 of us, and Layla would love to go to Boulder for the day. So a Boulder day trip. We're going to go to Denver Pride, and then I want to take a 3-day weekend, which will actually be the weekend of Denver Pride. So more than that, of course, hopefully, but as we only have the kids we have the kids in August when we're in Bend, but this is our time to do some fun stuff with them during the summer in Denver. And while I was working on this particular category, I also added in my pottery class and my Xeriscape class for June and July because I totally forgot to add those to the personal goals section. For work and learning, I want to finish the Making Artwork course, including finishing up the worksheets I haven't done yet, as well as an action plan for what I'm going to do with this information. For family and relationships, I just want to focus on spending some quality time with my family while the kids are on, RJ's on summer vacation, Sunny is done with school. As I've been doing, I would like to do a lunch or breakfast with each of them on their own, and then a day trip with each of them on their own. With Jesse, I think it might be the Boulder trip. Sunny, I know, really wants to go find this particular used clothing store in Denver. I would love to take RJ to the cat cafe. So something like that with each of them, just on our own. The other thing I do need to add is coffee date with a friend twice a month, which is something that is on my bucket list. This last month has not gone as well, but now that Keisha's all moved and I have other friends I'd like to see as well. So we'll see how that goes. For my health and wellness, I'm going to continue the movement focus, especially outside. And most of the habits are staying the same. 2 of them are different. So the ones that are staying the same are my 120 ounces of water, walking Layla every day, going to bed at 10:30 p.m., taking my blood pressure, and trying to get on the Peloton 1 time a week. I've been having sketchy amounts of progress with some of these, but I'm going to see how I can do to close this quarter out strong. The 2 new ones, one of them is very specific to movement. The other one is just something I want to focus on. The one to focus on is to cook dinner, whether it's me or Jesse, basically not getting takeout for dinner. And the other one is to close my Apple Watch rings every day, which will both help me remember to wear my watch every day, as well as getting some movement. Because I usually close the movement ring. I usually close the standing ring. It's the exercise ring that I don't always close, although I did close it every single day when I was walking Layla 3 times a day. So there are ways to do it. My spiritual and personal growth goal is to attend 1 in-person service and a coffee hour. And while it seems like I've just been postponing this, I actually did talk to somebody from their new people committee on the phone for a good hour the other day. And it was really nice to chat with them. So it reminded me I really do want to go in. So I am going to try and get that done this month, especially since I'm not going to be quite as wiped out from having to get up early every day to take the kids to school. For finances, Jesse got a raise and we want to sit down and go over our budget again and kind of move things around and reevaluate some things. So we want to have that meeting this next month, as well as evaluating our expenses. And then I have my 2 IRA and savings that I'm trying to do every month. So kind of a new thing just because, we don't want to let lifestyle creep completely destroy his raise. All right, for my physical environment, Rather than doing a big single project like I've been doing for most of this year, I want to take care of some annoying shit. What does that mean? I've just got a few things that have been annoying the shit out of me lately, and I just want to get them all taken care of because we have some bigger things we're going to want to get done sooner rather than later. For the annoying shit on my list, I have we have 2 linen closets in our upstairs. One that we have for stuff for Jesse's in my bathroom, one that we have for the kids' bathroom, and they're both, I never organized them. They're both like a hot mess where I was shoving stuff, so I just want to deal with those, get those organized. There's a print I want to order and get framed for our bedroom, which is a bit of a process, but I want to get that done. And then our deck just needs to get its like summer maintenance done. So those things. And also continuing with the daily Roomba because I haven't quite got that nailed in yet. Back to the maintenance spreadsheet. Jess and I were talking about it. We really want to get that done, especially now that we have like a cleaning service and we have a gutter guy coming and everything else. So, and then each kid's room just needs a certain amount of organization. And I want that done before they go to Napa because ideally I want to get their carpets replaced while they're in Napa. And it'll be a lot easier to do it if their rooms are not a hellscape. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, here are my monthly goals. I'm feeling very good about them. And I'm hoping that June will be productive in this sense. Although I hope I also get to relax because I fucking need it. Anyway, now that we have got those goals done, let's go to the monthly plan with me. So as I've been using the, since I think February or March, I've been using the Chrissy Ann Designs monthly kits. I literally just ordered them for my new planner. I didn't order them until I knew I was going to go with another MakseLife, but I already have that in hand and I ordered these for the rest of the year. But this is the June one. I just stuck with the colors she had for each month rather than on her website, you can mix them up and say, do this color scheme, but for August if you want to. But I just stuck with them because I'm fucking lazy. But I do order the kit and then I order the matching event stickers because I use the shit out of them. The other things I'm going to use to write on my stickers because you can't write on Chrissy Ann Design stickers with a regular pen. I'm using the Pilot Ultrafine Permanent pen, and I will be using the slice tool that I learned about from Julie's Plans to cut anything I have to cut. And then I also have the Celebrations collection to add in some holidays if that's something that I'm interested in doing. I also have this kit customized to do a Monday start because I prefer a Monday start. I have a Monday start weekly. I want a Monday start monthly. It's just the way I want to live my life. All right, so I've been putting this in here, this sidebar sticker, because I've been using it for bills that I'm responsible for paying, and I missed one this past month on accident. So I really do want to lean into using that. I sound like a fucking douche. Before I do anything else, I'm going to number this. So I'm going to just double check to make sure that I have the right starting day. And it's June, so there's only 30 days. Am I right? I am right. I'm going to peel this off, though. I swear, I'm going to use most of these stickers up anyway. And it's so much easier to use the tweezers to pick up a spare number if I have the, like, surrounding sticker, like, schmegma dealt with. Oh my god, I actually got it done without fucking it up, and because it's a 5-week month, it actually fits. I'm so excited. So excited. Now, before I actually get any of my stuff in, I gotta get some like long shit. I do want to put in Pride weekend, and I do want to put in, we're watching our friend's cat for a good like 2 weeks while she's out of town. So we need to just make sure to have this in here so we don't forget, because while Jesse usually handles a lot of that, I also help. And it's just helpful to know when you have to go to a friend's house to go feed a kitty. It's so funny. Her cat does not necessarily like most people, but if you come over to feed her when, you know, her mom is out of town, she's like so excited to see you and like rubbing on you and so happy. And then the moment that she realizes you've given her food, the love has been removed all together. And the nice thing about this slice tool is it works really well when you have to cut a tiny bit of this shit off. I'm really liking it. Besides that, and it's a little less terrifying from my usual fear of cutting myself. Sticker there that says Watch Puma. And then I don't think I need a sticker for Pride Weekend, or like I guess I could do a length of for Pride Weekend. Is this long enough? Will this make it for Pride Weekend? If this fits, I'll put it in. If not, then, because we're only planning on going one of the days, so technically I don't need this whole thing, but it's nice thing to mark off. Oh, hi, Mark. And maybe instead of one of these stickers, maybe there's a good Pride one in here. My fucking celebrations collection is a mess. Well, there's a Pride Month sticker. Maybe I'll put it right here, like alongside it. So it's the whole month, but that's when we're actually going to Pride. So anyway, okay, that's done. Now it's time to start putting in my shit. Just peel off. I'm going to just keep referring to this as the sticker schmegma because I like that name. Don't hate, appreciate. Okay, I'm just going to go week by week. Normally I'll throw in all my streams and shit, but I'm just going to go week by week. So the first week here, the cleaners are coming on Wednesday. Sunny has an appointment on Thursday. I really didn't want to put that in the same color. Fuck it. I'm just going to toss it. That's a waste of a sticker, but I usually have a few left anyway. Don't judge me for my neuroticness. Friday, I don't know what time they're coming, so maybe I will put it on one of these stickers here for like an all-day thing. The gutter cleaners are coming at some point on that Friday, but they don't need us to be home, so they'll be there at some point during the day. And then the other thing going on is there's an art market that I would like to go to downtown. And then Saturday, I have a Zero Escape class. So that will not be a farmer's market day because I will be in a class. And then Sunday, I have my streams. So that is my week thus far. And then I also have a phone call at 6. I lost one. Where did it go? Shit, and that's fucking crooked. Oh my god, I'm a hot mess. There it is. You guys, I fucking backed into my garage door today. Just the top of it, like the tip. Just the tip. Like, it was almost open. And I think what happened was that I wasn't planning on bringing Layla with me, and then Jessie had me bring her. And usually when I don't bring her, I open the door before I get in the car. And so it's always open when it's time to back out. But with her, I can't do that because she'll go taking off. And so I backed out and the top of my car clipped the top of the thing. And thankfully, it still works. It just is a little janky looking, but we'll have to get it fixed at some point. But we're still able to use it. But like, guys, I'm a hot mess. I am falling apart. I'm so glad that officially today was the last day I had to take RJ to school for the summer, because getting up and driving that early, like, I'm not going to say that's the reason I got into accidents, because one of them was very much not my fault. And the other one, like, I don't see how I could have not had it happen, but my kidney brain fog is getting fucking ridiculous. Okay, so there's that first week. Week number 2. On Monday this week, Sunny is getting their hair done, which I am super excited for them. I actually went and got my hair cut at this place already, and my stylist wound up having PKD. I mean, so not yay, but at the same time, cool, you know? But Sunny needs to get their hair cut, and they grew out their side shave, and they want to get it cut like shoulder length so they can have cute pigtails. And I think they want their bangs back, and they want to re-dye it because they haven't had it dyed in like a year. Tuesday, I have a patron live. Wednesday is my first pottery class, and I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous about the pottery class because I don't like the feel of shit on my fingers, but it's not a throwing class. Like, it's not one that you do like at the wheel. It's a hand building like slab pottery class, and I really want to make my ass some kind of a paint palette because I have multiple ceramic paint palettes that have been handmade, and I love them. And it's an expensive hobby. If I can come out of it with at least a palette, I'll feel good about it. Thursday, RJ has a dentist appointment, and then I have a nail appointment. So I may have to drop RJ off at the dentist and then either have him walk home, because it's actually close to our house, or have Jesse pick him up. Because I don't want to reschedule my nails appointment either, because I barely was able to squeak into that one. So Saturday we will try to do a farmer's market day. And then Sunday I have streams and then a phone call. Oh, I have 2 other phone calls too on Thursdays this week and next, that first week and the second week. All right, let's lay these fuckers down. And I smeared it. Hi, Pee-Pee. Miss Layla. Let's see if it holds true that the following weeks aren't going to be as booked, although I don't think that's going to be the case. I actually think this is a pretty heavily booked month. Monday of this week, I have a phone call. Tuesday, I have a patron live at 2. And then I think we are going to a baseball game as a family. Or at least Jess and I are going on Tuesday evening, a Rockies game. I think we're all going, or at least Jesse and I. I don't think it's just him, according to what I'm looking at on the calendar and based on what I remember him saying. And then my pottery class is on Wednesday. We'll hopefully do a farmer's market trip on Saturday, and then streams and a phone call on Sunday. Let's not smear all of the things. I forgot to put in for the cleaners too, so I added that in. I think we're finally getting to the point where my month is not quite so scheduled. So on Tuesday of this week, I don't have anything on Monday. On Tuesday, I have Patreon Live. Again, like it always happens, this shit fills in over the course of the month. On Wednesday, I have my pottery class. Really excited about that, you guys. Really excited about that. Nothing on Thursday. Nothing on Friday. Saturday, the Pride 5K is at 8 a.m. That's my 3-day weekend. And it starts at 8 a.m. And then we're just going to go to Pride at the end of that. I'm not going to put a bunch on there because I think we're just going to do the 5K, then walk over to the Pride celebrations. And then that's my 3-day weekend. So there's no streams that weekend. And I will just have that phone call, which I may or may, it's a work call. And so I may or may not attend that depending on what all we're doing that weekend. If we're going to keep doing, or if at that point we're fucking exhausted from Pride, which is entirely possible. We're not running. Trust me, I am not a runner. We are strolling the Pride 5K. I keep fucking smearing. God damn it. Whatever. This pen just doesn't dry as fast as some of the other ones I've used. And I like it better. I like the tip better. But the downside is that it smears. And the even bigger downside is that I'm impatient. So all it needs is like an extra couple seconds. But apparently I'm not willing to give it that. And then this last week, on Monday, I have a phone call. I've got Patreon Live on Tuesday. The cleaners and the pottery class on Wednesday. And nothing on Thursday, and that takes me through the end of the month. I'm actually using up less stickers this month than I did last month, but that's cool because I know I'm going to have more shit added as the week goes on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a pest control appointment, but they don't usually let me know I'm going to have that appointment until 3 days beforehand. And even then, I don't know what time it's going to be, which is frustrating, but also I understand. I would rather not have the buggies than have the buggies, because I was too busy whining about how the appointments were scheduled. I did almost reschedule it this month because we had an appointment that I wasn't going to be able to, neither of us were going to be here for, but it turned out it was just for mosquito treatment, and that was only outside. So they were able to just do that. And since Layla is not outside, when we're not here, she's either with us or she's crated. And so we didn't have to worry about them laying her out and lose an indoor cat. We just saw, oh my God, you guys. So yesterday, 2 days ago, I was picking up RJ from school and there was a dead cat on the sidewalk. It looked like he just died. It didn't even look like he was hit. Everybody walking by was circling around it, trying not to get too close. RJ almost had a meltdown because it looked a lot like Loki. It's really fucking sad, but it just reminded me why we don't let Lulu outside. He's a tiny man. He'll get scooped by a fucking predator. All right, so here is all of the appointments thus far this month. And then I want to go into my holidays. Now, with the other ones, it seems like the colors kind of jived with the with the monthly stickers. Not so much for this one, but that's okay. So Father's Day and Juneteenth are the same day. I think I'll put Juneteenth. And then June 21 is the first day of summer, which I will put in for now, although, because it'll be the solstice, or not the solstice, I think it's the equinox. Summer equinox? Winter solstice? No, wait. Spring equinox, summer solstice. Summer solstice. So I can always pull that out and move it if I need to. And then I'm going to put in Sushi Day, because any excuse to go get sushi. Sushi Day. Is there anything else I want to put? There's a bunch of other ones, but I only put in the ones that are either the most relevant to me and that they fit. There is that. All right. So then maybe what I can do to continue this flavorful situation is, where is it? We'll do this Hello Summer sticker because this is the first day of summer. And then we will add this little Steve because he's the little summertime Steve. Yeah, I think this is all I'm going to go for right now for this. And I think it's going to work out just great for me for the month. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. A couple of things. One, do you have anything coming up in the next month that you're excited about? I'd love to hear about it. Two, if you are in school or you have kids in school, if you are in school or you have kids in school, or thinking back to when you were in school, when does your summer vacation start? Because in California, our summer vacation usually started mid-June. And here it started at the end of May. And I'm just very curious about it. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, friends, peace.